This is my Rube Goldberg machine for my capstone project. It should be noted first that since I hung everything up on plywood like this, most objects have just an inert gravitational potential energy because of the way the system is. And I use this to my advantage. A lot of things are falling here. The initial action is I push my hand down on this lever. I make sure for all these levers I try and, get pretty close to the edge where all these actions are happening so I can get maximum torque going. But I push that down, which will cause this to rise and make a ramp. So my hand pushing down, that energy is converted to potential energy for this ball, which is immediately converted into kinetic energy as it starts rolling down. And it'll roll down until it falls off and hits the edge of this guy. And I've positioned this lever so that just a little force from this will tip it over so the gravitational force can bring it all the way down, and it'll accelerate until it hits here, and the kinetic energy, or originally potential energy from the way this lever is positioned, is transformed into kinetic energy, which is transferred to this domino, which will cause it to fly over this way. And its flight path is directed towards my shark narwhal creature that I've created in my lab. The domino's kinetic energy will transfer to this shark, which will move it just enough to get this golf ball rolling. When you watch the video, you'll see that it looks like the domino's flight path kind of helps this golf ball to roll, but if you slow it down just enough, you'll see the shark actually moves and starts it. So the processes are in correct order here. But the kinetic energy is finally transferred to this golf ball, which will roll it just enough. It doesn't need to roll much, and it'll roll until it falls into this bucket. And just the weight from the golf ball will give this bucket enough gravitational force downward that'll cause this pulley system to fall out of its equilibrium, and it's going to pull up this cup. And once this cup is pulled up, it'll free I'll show you here, it'll free this car right here that has a pretty cool mod to it. I attached a nail so whenever the car is free, when it rolls down this way, it'll hit this phone, which will be right here, and the nail is conductive, and that's all that a phone touchscreen needs to detect touch. So that conductive nail will touch that camera button on the phone, and it will take my selfie.